I guess those odd jobs are kind of tough to come by, huh, baby?
The pets. I'm gonna walk Mrs. Pennington's dog, Percy.
The car got stolen.
Stolen?
Well, you come to the right place. What'll it be? Compact? Maybe a little wagon.
Do you think he's gonna let them get away with selling us?
I guess those odd jobs are kind of tough to come by, huh, baby?
The pets. I'm gonna walk Mrs. Pennington's dog, Percy.
The car got stolen.
Stolen?
Well, you come to the right place. What'll it be? Compact? Maybe a little wagon.
Do you think he's gonna let them get away with selling us a heap of junk?
Don't you think you're asking too much out of Grandpa?
David has got to learn that sometimes discretion is the better part of valor.
Never been my favorite part.
When we first got here, I was a little scared that the people would be really different. But Grandpa said that people are the same everywhere. He was right. He almost always is. But that doesn't mean sometimes you can't beat him at checkers.
I don't know what's the matter with this thing. It always starts off one full or two at the most. This morning, nothing.
It's an engine, Joe. You gotta take care of an engine.
Gus, I take care of the engine. I keep the tank full of gas. I store it in the garage where it's nice and dry. I wiped it off not long ago.
You ever change that?
Of course.
When?
When Delroy's had a sale, I bought this spark plug and I put it in.
It's 10 years ago, Joe. That store burned down 10 years ago. What time is it, David?
It's 3:30.
Will you do me a favor? On the little round table in the foyer, there's 3 letters I need mailed. Will you get them in the box before the 4 o'clock pickup?
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
I'm telling you, my grandpa can fix about anything.
Oh, Frank. Hi.
Hi.
Where's the meeting this morning?
West 3B.
Where's that?
Well, come on, I'll show you.
Oh, thank you. I get so turned around in there.
Chris, have you seen my soccer ball?
No, and it better not be down here. I mean, it's bad enough that I have to make room for Molly and her project. Whatever it is.
Hey, Squirt, what you up to?
I'm getting started on Mom's Mother's Day present. Stop itching.
Mother's Day isn't for weeks.
Well, I know, but I kind of blew Christmas. So I'm getting started early so I can make it really good.
Yeah? See it.
Not too good, huh?
Depends. What is it?
Well, it started out as a mug warmer. Then it kind of turned into a pot holder. But then I remembered I gave her a pot holder last year. So I tried to turn it into a wall hanging.
Sure. What mom wouldn't want that hanging on her wall?
Maybe I should just buy something. You wouldn't want to make a small loan, would you?
No, thanks. And what are you working on? Mother's Day brunch?
No. It's an engineering project for school. See, I have to design a container which will protect an egg from a 10-foot free fall.
Doesn't sound so tough.
Oh, really?
Really? When the eggs aren't heavy, how fast can they fall?
It's not how fast it falls, it's how hard it hits.
If it's all so tough, why don't you ask Grandpa?
No thanks, little brother. I'd rather do this one on my own.
Okay. Hey, Molly, why did you open a lemonade stand?
Because lemonade stands are dumb. They don't work.
See yourself. Just trying to help.
Just like new, Gus. I forgot how much pep it has.
Yeah, it's a pretty good old machine. Thanks for fixing it, Joe.
It's the least I could do.
Found it. Let's go.
Hold on there. Hotshot. Don't you have homework to do?
A little bit. I was planning on doing it right after soccer practice.
Well, I think your homework's more important, don't you?
I can do my homework after it's dark. I need light to practice soccer.
Well, you got a point. Off you go.
Thanks, Grandpa. You've got a great grandpa.
Yep.
Much ado about nothing, huh?
I don't know about that. I got a pretty good shot of Councilman Ackerman sleeping in his chair.
That'll get you far.
Wait a minute, I thought I parked my car right here. Didn't I?
Yeah. You were just down for me and...
Next to that old truck.
And there was nobody between the goal except JR, who was playing goalie. So Tommy hauls off and kicks with all his might, but he missed the ball. And it was so funny that JR fell down, but the ball was still rolling.
Grandpa, you don't need these, do you?
Sure I do. I'm gonna make a souffle with the spinach, and I gotta have the eggs.
Well, maybe you can make a souffle next week.
She needs him to drop off a cliff or something.
Yeah.
To drop off a cliff.
It's for my science class. It's kind of important.
Okay. Take them and get.
Thanks.
You'll have to eat your spinach plain, and you have to eat it.
Chris.
Thanks, Grandpa. See, it's for my science class, and it's a really tough assignment. And I may need all the eggs I can get.
I still don't say it's so tough. I can do it.
Drop an egg 10 feet without it breaking?
Sure. I'll bet you I can.
You're on.
Better be careful about making them kind of bets, lady. He's right, you know. Well, all you gotta do is leave the egg in the chicken and drop the chicken.
I'm gonna go next door and see if I can borrow some more eggs.
Check.
You'll get to it, and you have a chance to catch up, as you know, because in the next round we double the value of all the clues and all the letters, and of course it is the couple with the most money at the end of round 3 wins the game and their money.
I'll bet if you tried, you could find something better to do than look at that thing.
You're dynamite, but in a
Probably.
moment, we'll turn it over to Richard.
But I need some quiet time to
Round
think.
2, and Martin, you can take a seat. We'll be
And the
right
television
back.
helps you
See what
think, huh?
happens. Don't go away. Coming back.
I'm not really watching. It's all commercials anyway. See? Here's Farmer Bob Brewer again.
There you go. There he is.
Cars where you get more value for your money than any other place in town. I've got this little four-door sedan here, $3,999. Solid as rock as Gibraltar. I've got this little coupe right here. It's a one-owner car, $2,999. Nope, I'm going to knock $100 off the price of that car because that price is not down home. It's
To me, like you need to be a little careful where you step when you're in there trying to buy a car.
Let one of my good old boys put y'all in a dandy used car. Get on back that program now.
What is it, Button? What's on your mind? What do you need all this private thinking time for?
And today is the chance
I need to make some money.
Aguilera. They have
Why don't you sell lemonade?
2 days down and
Sell lemonade.
but at the moment they
Build a little stand out here on the front sidewalk. Your dad did when he was a kid. Did pretty good, too.
Thanks, but I don't think so.
Well, you shoot yourself.
Hello, troops.
Come on.
Well, you look tired. It must have been some meeting.
I got some bad news.
What?
The car got stolen.
If what?
The car was stolen?
Stolen?
You called the police.
Yes, I did. They've got the license number. They said they'll look for it.
That's the only car we've ever had. All of us.
But who would want it? It's really beat up and old.
Well, the police said that happens. They said that all kinds of cars get stolen.
They do.
It'll be okay, Mom. I know it will. Don't worry.
Thank you, baby girl.
1 N for $50. Hit your second letter. No taking L.
Molly, eat your spinach. No. Stay here. I'll get it. Everybody, eat your spinach.
Yes, Mommy.
25 interference on the type report. Any units on 12, stand by.
Mrs. Jessica Witherspoon?
Yes, Officer Johnson. Please, come in.
Thank you. The stolen automobile you reported, it's been recovered.
Oh.
Here are the personal items it held in the plate.
Well, I don't understand why
The car was involved in a pretty bad wreck.
Oh, dear, I hope nobody was hurt.
No injuries. But the two teenage kids that took it for a joyride ended upside down and in a lot of trouble.
Where's my car?
Well, we had to have it towed from the accident scene. It's down at the Otis Canyon Junkyard. I'm sorry. I'm afraid that's all that it is now, just junk.
Well, look at the bright side. Might be kind of fun shopping for a car.
Can we get one with power steering this time?
And an air conditioner.
Morning. Talking about the same car here, that old crate you brought out from Fort Wayne?
It's not that bad.
It is now.
Where's David?
He's up in his room looking at a car magazine. I think he's pricing Ferraris.
Gosh, you know, I was going down the Coast Highway, and I passed this new dealership. They got some doozies of cars out front there, some lovely cars.
Foreign cars, Joe. Little teeny motors, fancy radios, that's all.
Japanese make good cars, Germans make good cars, Swedes make good cars. Gus.
What about the Americans? They make good cars?
American cars are good, too. I don't dispute that.
I hope my family will buy an American car.
I'll get it. You want to finish that up for me? Mm-hmm. Don't eat it. Just finish it.
An 81 4x4. What's
Hello?
a 4x4?
What? Molly, I'm about to get my license, and I'm not sure I want to drive a truck.
Calling back.
See if there's any convertibles listed.
It was 78, Mr. Wells.
I don't get it. Why does the insurance company pay us? I mean, what do they get out of it?
Oh, the roof rack.
They've been getting theirs for years, honey. Your mother's turn to get hers.
Are you sure? Well, all right. Thank you. Goodbye.
Was that the insurance man?
Can we look at convertibles?
What did he say?
He said the old sled we brought out from Indiana is worth $650.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
Not in a car showroom.
I'll bet Farmer Bob Brewer thinks it is.
You mean that guy with that silly barnyard?
Now, y'all come on down here and let me or one of my cousins fix you up with something you're going to be proud to drive right down through the center of town on a Saturday night. And I'm telling you, if we don't have the perfect car for you somewhere around this old barnyard with terms you can afford, then I reckon I'll just go out to the South 40 and I'll find you one. Because I know that here somewhere there's something that'll fit your pocketbook, and we stay open till the cows come home. Of course, Esmeralda's already home. And don't you young'uns forget, if your mama and your daddy come down and
I know you hate it, huh?
I'll give them not 1, 2, or 3, but 4 free tickets. That's 4 free tickets to the Miracle on Ice extravaganza down at the convention center.
I guess I know what you're thinking, but listen, I mean, we've been everywhere, and I'm just kind of exhausted. So with all the cars they've got, maybe they can make us a good deal.
Come on, Esmeralda. Let's get out of there, girl, and practice your spins. Good, cut. Darn right.
Oh, Molly,
Morning,
behave
folks.
Hi there.
Hi there. My name's Dean. Gorgeous kids. Well, that figures. Look at their mom. Firm grip there, Gramps. You know, I got a feeling. You know your cars. Well, you come to the right place. What'll it be? Compact? We got a bunch. Not too small, though, right? Maybe a little wagon.
Well, actually, you know, we are looking to replace a wagon. Ours was stolen.
Stolen. What is happening to this world? I tell you what, though. I got a few cars in the back with burglar alarms already installed in them. Come on. Let me show you around.
You expected Steve Garvey?
Here's a little gem. Just got her in. Very clean. Got low miles. Got your power steering, power brakes, AM radio. Slap some glue on that for you.
Been in a wreck.
Grandpa really knows his stuff.
See the rust? Water in the oil. Probably wouldn't make it off the lot.
Here's one.
Gus, it's got fewer miles than the other car. What do you think?
Well, open the hood.
Of course, I know you folks realize these older models don't carry any warranty, but we do have a 2-day trial exchange.
Well, that'll work for me. My father-in-law will check out whatever car we get.
I noticed.
Start it up. Rev it up. Turn it off. Sounds pretty good. The old thing needs new tires, but the engine sounds strong.
Oh, I wouldn't send it out with tires like that. No, sir.
Oh, I know you wouldn't.
Someone slipped up. I'll tell you what, though. I can have good rubber all the way around by tomorrow this time. What do you say, Mrs. Witherspoon? Deal?
All right, you've got a deal.
Let me see it. Let me see it.
You'll see it when I drop it and open it and find a perfectly good egg inside.
Now stop your bickering and get out that ladder. Come on, get on with the show. Come on, let's go, let's go.
Okay, you first.
Chrissy, be careful up there, honey.
I will.
Hold on. Okay.
I think I heard a splat.
You did not.
Okay, Orville, come on, you're up next. Let's go, come on. Up the ladder.
David, that's not fair.
Who says?
David, come on, let's go, let's go.
All right.
Careful, take it easy, take it easy. And, okay. Okay, come on down, open your boxes. Let's see if we've got egg salad yet.
An omelet.
Ha, see, cheater.
Okay, go ahead and open yours.
I told you I heard a splat. David, it's not funny. This is a very important part of my grade.
Oh, Chrissy, come on, chin up. You'll figure it out.
Besides, wouldn't be an experiment if you could do it right the first time, now would it?
Hey, Gus, why don't you give her a hand? Really, Chris, why don't you give Grandpa a shot? He figures things out as fast as Dad did. Mom, can I be excused? Got a lot of homework.
Yeah. Sure, go ahead. Something wrong with your pie?
No.
Something wrong with your stomach?
No.
No, she couldn't make any money today. She needs to make some money so she can save up.
I guess those odd jobs for 8-year-olds are kind of tough to come by, huh, baby?
The pets. I'm gonna walk Mrs. Pennington's dog, Percy.
Well, that's a good start.
Yeah, 50 cents.
I told you what your dad used to do.
What's that?
Sell lemonade.
Well, there's a good idea. Why don't you do that? I've got a whole kitchen full of stuff you can borrow. Just take it out on the front. What?
I had lemonade stands back in Fort Wayne. They don't work.
Well, maybe they didn't work in Fort Wayne, but if Grandpa says they work here, I'll bet they do work. What?
You're starting to sound like David.
Well, I wouldn't want to do that. Excuse me, guys. Yellow.
Well, he's always bragging about you. I think he expects too much out of you, Grandpa.
Hold on a second. Gus, it's this lady down at Farmer Bob's, and apparently my car is ready tomorrow. Can you take me down to pick it up?
I can do that.
Thank you. I'll be curious to see if Dean Driscoll is still wearing that paisley tie. We'll be there. Thank you. Bye.
This car'd be just perfect for you. Why don't you think about it a minute?
Okay, Gus, I'll just pick up the car and I will see you at home.
Okay. I'll be around the corner here if you need me.
Okay. The car's right there. It should be fine. Thank you.
Here you go, Mrs. Witherspoon. All set.
Why? Thank you. Thank you.
And those tires could last the life of the car.
That's good. I guess I just drive away now, huh?
Enjoy.
Thank you. I'm home.
Well, how was your day?
Not too bad. I spent most of it covering the opening of the freeway extension over at Pine Ridge Valley.
I bet that was exciting.
Well, actually, I got a very good shot of the mayor dropping the scissors right before he cut the ribbon.
A little something for the family album, huh?
Yeah. Hi, Arthur. Something wrong with the TV?
Yeah. Keeps jumping and sputtering, and I don't know what's the matter with it, and I don't know what I'm looking for.
Sounds like my new car. Well, my used car.
Oh, it's acting up, huh? Is it doing it a lot?
No, just a couple of times. Probably just cold still. I'm gonna go ahead and start dinner as soon as I get cleaned up.
No need to, honey. You take your time. I already started dinner.
You sure know how to spoil it, girl.
Better cook more often. Something really wrong with this crate. Oh, well.
Aren't you going?
Going where?
To watch Grandpa eat up that car salesman. That's what he does best.
No thanks, David. Listen, don't you think you're asking too much out of Grandpa?
I know, Grandpa. Do you think he's gonna let them get away with selling us a heap of junk? No way.
Fine. Have it your way.
I can't wait to see him take apart that salesman.
Hello there. Can I help you?
Want to see Mr. Driscoll, Dean Driscoll.
Haven't seen him today. I'll be happy to show you around.
Never you mind, my boy.
Good morning. How can I help you?
I need to see your Mr. Driscoll. It's about a car we bought here. I need to talk to him.
What, is there a problem?
There is, sir.
Well, I'm sorry, but Mr. Driscoll doesn't work here anymore.
Oh, he doesn't?
Actually, he worked here for less than a week, sold a couple of cars, and quit.
It's all right. It's all right. Take it up with Buckaroo Bob there.
Sorry.
Okay, boys. Another day, another dollar.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Howdy, cousin.
I need to talk to you about a car, sir.
Well, I've got a mess up. Why don't you go see one of my salespeople?
No, this is about a particular car. See, my family bought a car here. Some of your people pulled the bait and switch on her. And I want to know what you're going to do about it.
You bought a car, and then you changed your mind.
No, sir, the car changed. We didn't.
Well, now, cousin, you know I pay good money to a lot of people to handle tales like yours.
I've talked to them, and I don't like them. That's why I'm talking to you. The car we picked up is a piece of junk. Now, we'll take a fair exchange or our money back. Now, that's the deal we made.
Why don't you just go talk to the person you made the deal with?
Because he quit.
Look, cousin, I got a lot of people standing around here making movie ads. When did you buy the car?
Thursday.
Oh, you have got problems, real problems. You bought it on Thursday, you drove it on Friday, the deal is closed on Saturday.
You don't understand, see? The car we bought, not the car we got. Sometime between the time my daughter-in-law here picked it out and the time she picked it up, some of your fellows around here changed the engine in it.
Why would they change the engine?
Well, why don't you tell me?
All right, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to tell you. Now, listen to me. Get the number of the engine in the car compared to the number on the contract. If they don't match, then you come see me. Otherwise, I strongly urge you to get yourself a good mechanic. Okay, boys, let's make some movies.
Hello, miss.
Hi. How did it go?
A little tougher than we thought.
What happened?
You don't want to know. How's your project coming?
2 more failures. Grandpa?
Yep.
Think I'm ready for some of your advice now.
Why don't you ask David? He might have some bright ideas.
David's never had a bright idea in his life. Speaking of David, where did you guys leave him?
Saw him out in the front yard just now.
I think he wants to be alone, darling.
Why? What's wrong with him?
I don't know, but he seems a little bit grumpy.
Well, he's got no reason to be grumpy. That was neither the time nor the place to get involved in a business dispute.
Maybe so, but he saw that hillbilly make a jump out of his grandpa.
So what does he want you to do? Go punch out Farmer Bob? David has got to learn that sometimes discretion is the better part of valor.
Never been my favorite part.
Hey. How you doing, Molly?
Okay.
Beautiful afternoon. I would think you'd want to be outside playing with your friends.
Can't.
Why not? What's so important that you can't play with your friends?
I'm making a list of jobs I could get.
Ah. What's that one that's all scratched out there up at the top?
Walking dogs.
Oh. Okay. I like number 2. Lemonade stand.
I only put it there because everyone else thinks it's so great.
Well, I do too. I mean, there's a lot of people around here that are thirsty, so I would have to say that that's kind of a humdinger. I mean, like this one here. House painting, I'd stay away from that. You gotta reach way, way up in the air. And you gotta clean all the brushes when you're all through. It's yucky. No, lemonade stand. I'd say that's your best bet. So you figure the guy was swapping the good motors and selling the parts, huh?
Yep. And he's going to get caught one of these times, and I hope it's me that catches him.
Well, you know, Gus, you don't have too much of a leg to stand on. Because of that 2-day thing, Thursday, Friday.
I heard that already. Thank you just the same, sir. I heard that already.
All right.
Hello?
Jesse, it's Miss Digby from the paper.
Oh, hi.
I need you to cover a story.
Okay, when?
Right now.
Yipes. Where is it?
Parachute jumpers at West Park.
Oh, I'll be there. Don't you worry.
Are you sure you can make it?
Oh, sure. No problem. I can make it. I wasn't doing a thing at all. I'll be right there. Don't you worry.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Stop leaking. Good.
Oh, Gus. Oh, hi, Mr. Kaplan.
Hello, Jesse.
Listen, the paper just called. They said the sky over West Park is going to fill up with parachutes in about 15 minutes. They'd like me to cover it. May I borrow your car?
Sure. Here.
No, thank you.
Here, Joe, grab these two. Yeah. We'll get this one out of the way.
Will this start?
Well, we'll know in a minute. Got a flat tire here. This car's not going anywhere.
Give me the keys.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right. It'll be okay.
This one has no spare. Jesse, you could use my car, but it's in the shop getting the brakes fixed, and Gladys has the other one.
I think I'll just go to the corner and catch the bus. Gus!
I'm sorry.
Why were people parachuting anyway?
Oh, it was a hot air balloon festival.
Must have been neat.
It was neat. I'll show you the pictures. Gus, the insurance company says they'll pay half of a rental car until I get a new car. I thought I should consider that.
Well, I hate to see good money going for a rental.
So do I. But I've got to have a good car for work.
You going to eat that, son, or just mash it?
No, I'm just not that hungry.
Tell me something. You going to quit eating every time you think somebody's let you down?
No one's let me down. It could have happened to anybody.
What? What could have happened to anybody?
Getting ripped off.
You think old Hillbilly Bob really got the best of your grandpa, don't you?
No. Even Dad would have had a tough time with him.
I see.
Oh, my, what a hot one we have here. I have worked up a powerful thirst, and oh my goodness, look at this, a lemonade stand.
See, this is what always happens. First you'll buy a glass, then Chris, then David, and that's it. Total take for the day, 30 cents.
Well, honey, I mean, nobody even knows you're here yet. You've got to be patient. Nobody knows you're selling stuff.
Who's to know? I think the last car went by about 4 o'clock this morning.
Hey, look, lemonade.
See, what'd I tell you?
Poor Molly. I really feel sorry for her.
Molly's gonna be fine. Don't you worry about her. She's got a lot of spunk, that kid.
Mr. Kaplan, yeah, I'll tell. Bye.
Grandpa!
Yeah.
David, don't shout.
That was Mr. Kaplan on the telephone. He said that he found a spare tire in his garage. He's gonna drop it off.
Good.
I hope he's thirsty.
Well, I gotta get back to the drawing board.
Okay, that idea, was that of any help to you?
Yes, my next design. I just have to gather all the materials.
Good.
Grandpa, when are you gonna take care of that farmer Bob Brewer?
In due time, my boy. Due time.
Chris!
You know, David, Grandpa feels bad enough, and you're not making it any better.
What are you talking about, Chris? I'm trying to help. Look, you weren't there, believe me. That farmer Bob barely gives you the time of day.
You know, David, Grandpa said he had a plan. Why don't you give him a chance?
Okay. Chris? I'm just afraid that maybe this time he's made his match.
Hey, Molly, how's it going? Terrible. I was starting to wonder if even you'd show up. I don't think you should do that.
Do what?
Watch him like you're feeling sorry for him.
I don't feel sorry for him.
And why are you watching him?
I don't know. I just wish I could help him.
If you want to help him, stop watching him.
Okay.
David?
Yeah?
Come here, buddy. What's troubling you?
Or nothing.
Come on out with it. What's on your mind?
Actually, I was wondering if you should take a break. It's so hot out here and everything.
Well, I tell you. I appreciate the thought, but I'm going to be okay. Looks like you're drinking up all your profits to me.
It wouldn't be very hard. This is for you. Oh, I forgot. You can't have it. It's got sugar in it. How about some ice water?
How about some? I'd love some. Business a little slow, huh?
The slowest.
Well, I guess there's not quite as much traffic on the old street as there could be. You know, there's three things you got to keep in mind when you go in the retail business, Button.
Oh, really? I didn't know. What are they?
Location. Location and location. This water's delicious.
Maybe I should move over to Chester Street. Or to the park. No. Grandpa, what if I... Grandpa?
I'll tell you what I'm going to do with you. I'm going to buy you out. What do you want for this rig? The whole rig. Table, the cups, the lemons, the sugar, the pitchers, the whole ball of wax. And the sign. I'll need the sign. Now, what do you think it'd take to buy it?
It's not for sale. But I'll go into business with you.
It's a deal.
Free lemonade! Get your free lemonade!
Drink it in good health, ma'am.
Did Grandpa say he had a plan or what?
This is great. Sometimes even I can't believe Gus.
Looks like we've gotten his attention now.
What in darnation?
Here he comes, and he's definitely a bright shade of red.
Just one
Hey,
cotton-picking
cousin.
minute. What in the Sam Hill do you think you're doing?
Isn't that obvious? Me and the family decided we'd set up a little lemonade stand, and we thought we'd get real close to a good supply of lemons. You want a glass?
Are you trying to tell these people I sell lemon automobiles?
Cousin, I ain't trying to tell them nothing. Of course, if that's what they want to believe, then, you know, what can I do about it?
This is definitely defamation of character.
No, sir. It's location. Lots of traffic going by. Oh, have you met my family? These are my grandchildren. It's Chris, David, Molly. That's my daughter-in-law over there, Jessie. She's the lady that I told you about that bought that car from you. Oh, maybe I ought to mention. She's a photographer for the local paper, cousin.
I've got some mighty nice pictures here.
You don't have a license to vend on the street, ma'am.
We're not vending, cousin. We're giving this stuff away. Kind of a public service, wouldn't you say? Did I mention the television? They'll be along here in just a few minutes. Don't you think they'll get some nice coverage? It's a powerful medium, that television. Of course, who'd know that better than old Farmer Bob, huh, cousin?
This is blackmail.
You said that, I didn't. We're just trying to do what's right here, ain't we, kid?
Well, I've got to admire you, cousin. By golly, you've got gumption. And I like the lemonade stand. I like where it is, right here. Yeah, I can see it now. Fresh lemonade at Bob's Barnyard of Bargains. The only lemon you'll get there. It's got a good ring to it.
It does. It sure does,
Yeah.
cousin.
Yeah.
And it might be true, too, if we hadn't bought that lemon there. I mean, the one with the 4 wheels and the antenna. That come from here.
I'm gonna fix that for you, cousin. I'll tell you what you do. You trade that lemon and the lemonade stand in, I'm gonna get you a fine used car.
You'll have to speak to my daughter-in-law there about the car. And, of course, Molly owns the lemonade stand.
And it's worth a fortune.
Best of luck, cousin.
Sure, cousin.
Okay, my entry's ready.
David, that's never gonna make it.
Hey, I figure one of these eggs is gonna make it.
David, that's cheating.
You are not going to destroy a week's worth of eggs in this experiment.
But Mom, I want to win the bet.
That's no way to win the
I
bet.
think we got a winner.
All right, Grandpa.
Question. Now put those
Let's
things
see what
down.
we got.
Yeah.
Gently, David. Don't, David. Oh, poof.
Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Be careful up there. Be careful. Be careful. Hold on.
I'm like a cat.
Hold on.
Okay, drop it, Grandpa.
You ready?
Ready? Yeah.
Hey,
All right.
what is that thing that's sticking out of the box?
Pieces of pantyhose suspending the egg. It was
Who's
Grandpa's
pantyhose?
idea.
Who's pantyhose?
It made it.
No.
about that, huh?
Who's pantyhose?
Doesn't matter.
How do I know the egg isn't hard boiled?
How do you know that?
Well, we're gonna find out.
Huh?
Well, I guess you'll just have to wonder.
Now, stay tuned for Encounters with the Unexplained, next on PAX TV.
Beginning